All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can see I'm here in the kitchen. Some may say this is my domain, no expansion. Today, I am going to be cooking hot dogs. Not your ordinary hot dogs, though. This is the Filipino way. This dish is called pulutan. Pulutan. No pulu hair. No pulu hair. Don't think about no, 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 no. I've never heard it be called pulutan. This is my first time hearing it. It sounds weird even saying it, but I'm gonna be showing you how we do it. How we do it in the kitchen. Step in the kitchen. Step in the kitchen. First step is always the prep, right? You always gotta prep on your first step. Don't play around with a knife like that. It's not a toy. First step of prep, we get an onion. We're going to chop this thing up. Step in the kitchen. I don't know why, but recently I've been feeling a little bit more Filipino lately. I've been listening to a lot of Filipino songs from my childhood, things of that nature. And what better way to celebrate my heritage, my my home land, my home place than to cook a dish with that culture? Oof, rough start. Rough start. I use one half. That's all we need. One half. One half is all we need. Not too much, not too little. Just right. Goldilocks rule. Once we're done cutting the onions, if you have garlic, go ahead and mince that up. But I already have minced garlic, so I'm going to skip it. Make sure to put the onions in a separate bowl. We're gonna be using that for later. Well, I'm vengeance. Yo, 16 pairs of francs? That's kind of crazy. Well, we're going to use it anyway. Now, the way that you want to cut these franks, it's not just your regular slice. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to be cutting it diagonally. Be careful with a knife. Don't play around with it. It's not a toy. It ain't a toy. It ain't a toy. We're going to be cutting it diagonally. 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 Diagon alley. Guys, sometimes I wonder if people know what I'm talking about or if I'm just crazy. Like, I'm referencing Harry Potter. You know when they go to, when Harry's at Ron's house and then they go to Diagon Alley and then Harry says diagonally and then he goes into the thing diagonal. We're gonna be cutting it diagonally. Okay? Yes. 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 Look at the slices. Uh, uh, Should be looking like these. Should be looking like this. Get your Frank looking like that. This is one of my favorite meals growing up as a kid. Whoop. Drop the Frank over there. Maybe we should wash it. Maybe we should wash it. That's hygienic, right? Wash your Frank. Ladies, gentlemen, when you drop your Frank into something, make sure you wash it. Okay? You want to be hygienic with your Franks. But like I was saying, this is and was a favorite of mine growing up. I remember my mom would cook it and pair it with some eggs, and it would be the best thing ever. Unfortunately for me, at the time, I couldn't really eat eggs because I was kind of lactose intolerant or something. And so this was the third grade. I ended up having to really use the restroom. And as I was in the restroom, it was so very, very embarrassing to use the restroom at school, especially on number two. So I was using the restroom in the stalls, hiding my little feet, you know? And then some person just decides to look under. Just to look under. Oh, they're taking the piss out of me. Just look under. Look at my shoes. He's pooing. He's pooing. You know how much that traumatized me? I couldn't even wash myself good. I couldn't even wipe myself good. I had to call home because I didn't want to walk around with poopy butt. I didn't walk around. I didn't want to walk around with poo all of my underpants, all of my underwear. Not gonna lie to you, that might be one of my traumas. Hey, unpacking traumas. 10 p.m. in the kitchen. Oh, there's another one that actually happened to me in the restroom. It seems to me there's a lot of things that happen to me in the restroom. Why is that? Why do things happen to me in the restaurant? I remember it was my senior year of high school. I just moved to Texas, and I, was going throughout my whole day, minding my own business. You know what I mean? I just got off a class, just got off taking a nap. And so what do we do? I went to the restroom. I think I had my headphones on, so I was listening to a song. I'm not sure, but that's really all I did in my senior year of high school. I listened to songs and I took naps. Computer screens just telling me, "Hey, this is what you got to do. This is what you." The education system is a sham. The education system is a sham. So anyway, I walked into the restroom. I went into the little cubicle thing, minding my own business, unzipping my pants, my pantaloons, some say, and I urinated. And in the middle of my urination, you will never guess the most odd thing ever. Here I am with my little urination, okay? You doing my little urination. A freaking trash can flies over, hits me in the back. You know what I mean? What what kind of human thinks to throw a trash can inside a stall? What kind of human decides to do that? So I walk out, just completely bewildered at the situation that just happened. I washed my hands. I muttered some words. I grumbled some words because Lord knows I was freaking angry. Lord knows I was confused. And I just went about my business. I went about my whole day, never told anyone about it. Hey, you're the first ones to hear it. It's been like 4 years since that incident happened. The Shibuya incident. The restroom incident, the urinal, the stall incident. Okay, I realize 16 francs is a whole lot of francs. You want Frankfurt or not? 16 francs is a lot, so we're going to be settling with what's 16 minus 4? 12. Quick maths! Quick maths! Yes! Yo, 13-year-old me would be proud of me right now. He would have never, ever gotten that equation done in 10 minutes. He would never have solved that. No. Okay, we're going to be washing this because we're not going to be using it anymore. I have like a tick, but I just have a general, I guess, standard. I always clean when I cook. I don't know what it is. Might just be a little autistic. Might be a little OCD kind of thing. But I also do like not having a bit of order and chaos in my life. I have a balance to me. Sometimes I like things orderly. Sometimes I just go with the flow. And I think that's what we need. Why is everything so structured all the time? We could disrupt rhythms, we could disrupt patterns, disrupt cycles. We don't gotta be perfect, we don't gotta follow according to the plan all the time. We gotta be adaptable. Sometimes we just gotta let ourselves be led. Let's put the stove upon like a medium. I love when I make jokes, it's like so funny, so quirky. Let's put the butter in there. Man, does this look like a good is that a good position to be at? Whoa. Chill. Good position. Wow. I don't know anything about that. Let's turn on the fan. Put it on low so you could. Let's get our butter up in there. Let's hear the sizzles. Let's hear the sizzles one more time. Does that smell? Does it sound nice? Listen, when I'm in the kitchen, I get into the mode. The Gordon Ramsay, the Marco Pierre White, they come out of me. They come inside me and they come out of me at the same time. Remember the onions that we cut earlier? Remember them? We're gonna put it in a. Just put it in a. We're gonna wait until it becomes like a little golden brownish. Remember the minced garlic? The garlic. Don't forget those. Put a little, whoa, that's a lot. But you know what? The more the better. The more the merrier. That's what I say. Let's add a little half. Let's add half of it. Half of it. Wow. Let's add half of it. Let's add half of it. Let's add half of it in there. How we looking? How we looking? Let's see. It's looking nice, looking good. Hey, I like it. Yeah, yo, nothing better than a late night cook sesh. Nothing better than a late night some say if you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. I tell you, get out of the kitchen if you can't handle the heat. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. Get out of the kitchen. Ah, ah. Let's get those hot dogs, the little franks that we got. Let's pour them in there. Let's see. Can I wash the dishes while still cooking at the same time? Is it impossible? It's not. Nothing is impossible. Come on, let's do it. Let's check up on the dogs. Can we check up on the dogs? I'm not liking the pace that we're at. Let's check up on the dogs. How we doing on the dogs? We're doing good on the dogs. We're doing good on the dogs. That's what I like to see. That's what I like, baby. How we looking? How we looking? How we looking? Looking beautiful. It's looking beautiful. Hey, beauty is in the eye of the and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And let me tell you, I see beauty. I see masterpiece. I see. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, the secret weapon, folks in the U.S. You'll probably not heard of this before. It's called banana ketchup, and I know you're kind of confused. Why is there ketchup and banana in the same thing? Why is that even a thing? What is this concoction? What are you making me eat? Despite the confusion that it brings you and the alarm that it rings off in your head, this is more than just ketchup. This is more than just a dipping sauce. This is the ingredient, secrets, recipes of life in and of itself. If you're having a bad day, slap this on. If you got some fried chicken, slap this on there with that. Don't let the name fool you. Don't let the name confuse you. This thing right here, this baby right here, let's just drop some of the banana. Just drop some of the banana. We're looking good. We are looking very, very good. We are looking super great. More than great. We are looking fantastic, if I do say so myself. I know it may not look the best. It may look very off-putting. You should be off the pudding. But I promise you, it is good. If you're looking for a cheap, simple meal, you already have the ingredients with you. More than 9 times out of 10, you probably do have the ingredients with you. The only thing that you really got to worry about is the banana ketchup. It's looking good. It's looking really, really nice. Hey, chef, chef, it's looking really nice. Really looking really good. Whoa! Sometimes, the words just escape my mouth. I have so much words coming in my mouth. What? Now it is late at night. And to be honest with you, I'm not really trying to eat right now. It's more so I just made this for the next day and for my family. You know what I mean? I'm a family man. I'm really not trying to eat right now. Look at that, it's steaming hot, steaming hot, just hot like it's steaming hot. Double POVs. Mhm. 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 Oh, if that ain't Filipino enough, I don't know what is. The sweetness of the banana ketchup, the savoriness of the garlic, the bitterness, sourness, the taste, the pungentness of the onion, the frankfurt. It just fits well and meshes together and makes this beautiful concoction inside of my mouth, and it just explodes with flavor. Yes, the banana ketchup is indubitably a fine, fine choice. Indubitably, 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 indubitably. Well, that has been your segment of. What did I say the last time? That has been your segment of Seven to Your one and only Bachelor of Science Ambassador Representative. I'm trying to recall what I said last time. I don't remember. Anyway, Try this dish out. Try this dish out for yourself. If you don't like it, I am not to blame. If you get sick, I am not to blame. Blame yourself. Check your ingredients. Check your products. If you like it, listen. Oh my gosh, yo, my brain is actually fried. Try it out, man. Oh my gosh.